A lot that goes into being a teacher. One of those things is rights and responsibilities, such as respecting each other's rights and using person-first language. Person-first language is making sure you don't define someone by the disability, by using their name first, then their disability.
Also, in the day-to-day behaviour of a teacher, they must consider things such as beliefs, obligation to the law, working with other organisations. Even though following these rules is important, what we think matters too, and it's important we have the right attitude, one that is made up of human rights, equity and social justice. Caring for diversity is also really important. Something that teachers need to have in their briefcases is universal design for learning. This means that a teacher provides her class with multiple entries, pathways and exits, so they don't lower their standards, they just make them accessible because nobody learns the same. The thing that teachers need to consider when teaching their class is social justice. The three main branches of social justice include distributive, redistributive and recognitive.
Liken it to a highway example. Distributive justice is where the highway flows orderly because everyone has the same rules and restrictions. Distributive justice is where everyone pays tolls, although bikes pay less than cars and trucks pay more than cars because of the size.
Recognitive justice is when adjustments are made for special conditions. In this example, the trucks were using the back roads to save money, so the toll was removed on the highway at night time to save the trucks money.
Every social justice concept have a place in schools.
As well as a teacher needing to make adjustments for different types of learning, there's also important legislation that they need to consider. Some of the most important forms of legislation are the UN legislation that was released in 2006, which included important factors such as human rights, freedom equally, protection for disability, and respect for their dignity. Australia ratified this legislation in 2008. We also launched the Disability and Discrimination Act of 1992, which outlines how young people should be treated with disabilities. A couple of other important documents are the Australian Professional Standards, the Queensland Code of Conduct, and education and training reforms for the future. Every teacher must also remember that every decision is a political decision. All of these legislations exist for one reason: to protect the rights of the students.
A lot to consider in a child entering the school gates, such as their socio-economic status, gender and sexuality, race, ableism, and ethnicity. Every school needs a safe school policy that protects students from bullying and sexual harassment at a minimum.